Mike Richmond, NBC Sports Northwest. Well, it seemed like Dame was really relishing playing defense tonight. Can you just speak to sort of what you've seen him, how you've seen him play defense in this series?
He is. Look, he's really competitive, and I think as a group, obviously, we're all trying. Everybody's trying to play defense, but I think Dame is really focused at both ends of the floor. He knows how important it is at both ends of the floor, and to be honest, again, Dame's defense has improved over time, and I think he's a much better defensive player than people give him credit for. But there's no question he was locked in tonight.
Coach Jason Quick from The Athletic. Over the years around here, there's been a lot of debate about keeping Dame and CJ together. Why do you think they work so well together, though?
I don't know who has that debate. I haven't been part of that debate. When you have two guys who can create their shots, who can create problems for the defense, it makes their teammates around them better. We kind of milked both of them there in the fourth quarter as far as pick and rolls. But this game is, scoring is important. And when you have two guys like that, it's hard to replicate that. And they complement each other. They have different styles of game, even though they both can score. They're both unique in what they can do.
Right here, Eric Anderson, USA Today. Myers going in there in the middle of the third quarter, was that because of Cantor's foul trouble? And then what did you like about his play to stick with him?
Well, yeah, it was because Ennis picked up his fourth early. We got a few more minutes out of him, and I thought it was just a good time to have him in there. Obviously, Myers, why I kept him in there is the team was doing well when he was in there. I look at plus minus on the stat sheet. Sometimes it's valid, sometimes it's not, but good things were happening when he was on the court, so kept him in.
Terry, Joe Freeman at the Oregonian. How would you describe your guys' three-point defense so far in these first two games, and why has it been so successful?
We have to look at the film, see how many open threes. I thought we contested more threes tonight. They didn't get as many as last game. They had too many open ones last game. I think we had them for 10, and I thought we were a little bit better tonight in just not having those clean looks. I thought most of Paul George's threes tonight, we limited them to only 7, and I thought they were tough threes. So we know that's really important. It's really important in our season series with them, and it's been important in the first two games.
Dwight James, NBC Sports Northwest. Terry, your defense in the third quarter looked like you stepped it up a little bit, and it got you out into the open court a little more often than you had been getting.
Yeah, our defense actually in the second, third, and fourth, I thought that we got back into the game in the second quarter because of that, and obviously the third quarter we made our push because of our defense. Look, they're a good defensive team. They're a good transition defensive team. If we can get out and get some movement and get some flow to the game, it helps our offense. And I think our defense did significantly help our offense tonight.
Kevin Pelton, ESPN.com. Dame had that incredibly deep three in the third quarter. It seemed like right before you guys kind of broke the game open. Do you think those deep threes have value kind of above and beyond the 3 points, what they do to the crowd and the defense?
When they go in, they sure do. No, that was a big shot. Dame scored 6 points in the last 35 seconds of the third quarter. Big momentum plays, and the way he finished that quarter, certainly at home, it is a big momentum play.
Right up front, Coach.
Jared Cowley, KGW. Maurice Harkless had a good line in the box score. I don't have the box score in front of me. I'm not sure what Al-Farouq Aminu's looks like, but would you talk about their impact on the game overall?
They both really play well off of Dame and CJ. We don't run a lot of plays for them. They kind of find their offense in the flow of the game. If we have matchups, we'll find them. They move well without the ball. But they're an integral part of what we've been doing for the last 3 or 4 years. And, tonight in this series, their defense is really important. I mean, the fact that we're able to have different guys guard Paul George in this series is important for us, and those two guys kind of lead the charge with that.
Two more questions to the left back here. Yeah, Barry Trammell with the Oklahoman. The Thunder's hard pressed to win if they lose the turnover battle. Tonight, you had 12. They had 16. I think you doubled them in points off turnovers. What are you doing to limit your own turnovers against them and create more takeaways?
Well, we talked about we had too many turnovers in the first game, and I thought we did. We talk about all the things that we wanted to get better at after game one. I think we did, and turnovers was one of them. And the biggest thing is not making poor decisions. If you make if you just don't execute something well, that's one thing. But to me, the decision making against a team that is so prolific with their steals in their hands, those are the ones we have to stay away from. And I thought we did a good job with that.
Last question up front. Eric Horney, Oklahoma, and Terry. This Thunder team has to live at the rim. Russell Westbrook in particular. He goes 5 of 20 tonight. Do you think that you're doing a good job, or your team's doing a good job of rim protection, or do you think that there's a combination of Westbrook missing some shots and you guys do having a good job of rim protection as well?
I'm usually one that there's a lot of gray area, and so he probably missed some at the rim that he could make, and I thought there are a lot of times where we helped force some misses. So it's a combination of both. It's not like he didn't have some shots that he could make, but certainly I thought our big guys did a nice job of at least making some of the shots difficult, and the guys who were guarding him in particular worked well also.